Most people treat happiness like an emotional reward, something you earn after productivity, after validation, after things go right. But neurologically, happiness is closer to this. A regulated nervous system plus an optimized prediction model. Your brain does not chase joy. It chases safety, efficiency, energy conservation. When those three align, positive emotion emerges as a byproduct. So instead of trying to be happier, we manipulate the systems that generate emotional state. Let's go deeper. 1. Collapse the threat forecasting system. Your brain runs on predictive coding. It is constantly generating simulations about what happens next. Is it safe? Is it costly? Is there social risk? Is there status loss? When uncertainty appears, the brain overestimates threat by default. This activates the amygdala. Cortisol rises, muscle tension increases. Happiness drops, not because something bad happened, but because your brain predicted something bad might happen. That distinction is everything. The advanced shift. When you catch yourself spiraling, say internally, "This is a high-cost prediction model activating." That language matters, because labeling emotional activity recruits the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for executive regulation. Top-down control increases. Limbic activation decreases. The amygdala quiets. You are not suppressing emotion. You are updating the forecast. And when prediction error decreases, the nervous system stabilizes. Stability feels safe. Safety feels light. Lightness feels like happiness. 2. Manipulate interoception to signal safety. Emotion is not just thought. It is interpreted physiology. Interoception is your brain's reading of internal signals. Heart rate, breath rhythm, muscle tone, gut sensation. Your emotional state is constructed from how your brain interprets those signals. Shallow breathing, your brain predicts stress. Long, slow exhale, your brain predicts safety. Advanced protocol, inhale for 4 seconds. Exhale for 6 to 8 seconds. Repeat 5 times. Longer exhales stimulate the vagus nerve. Parasympathetic tone increases. Sympathetic arousal decreases. Within 60 to 90 seconds, cortisol begins to drop. This is not mindset. This is biological signaling. Happiness does not require positive thinking. It requires physiological permission. 3. Reduce cognitive load by closing microloops. Your brain hates unfinished patterns. Open loops create background stress. Unanswered messages. Unfinished tasks. Delayed decisions. Each one consumes working memory. The prefrontal cortex becomes overloaded. Cognitive fatigue increases. Mood declines. The solution is not massive productivity, it is micro-completion. Close one loop immediately. Send the message. Write the first sentence. Schedule the appointment. Delete the unnecessary tab. Completion releases dopamine tied to progress prediction. Dopamine is not pleasure. It is motivational momentum chemistry. When your brain detects forward movement, threat signaling decreases. Because stagnation feels dangerous, progress feels safe, and safety increases positive affect. 4. Interrupt self-referential processing. Low mood is often intensified by default mode network dominance. The DMN activates during self-evaluation, comparison, rumination, imagining how others perceive you. It is useful for identity formation, but when overactive, it increases anxiety and depressive symptoms. To interrupt it instantly, shift to high-resolution sensory awareness. Name 5 things you see, 4 things you hear, 3 physical sensations. This activates task-positive networks and reduces DMN activity. When self-narration decreases, emotional weight decreases. Because most suffering is not in the event. It's in the commentary about the event. Silence inside the mind feels like relief. Relief feels like space. Space feels like happiness. 5. Create immediate meaning through contribution. The brain is deeply social. It constantly tracks relevance and belonging. When you contribute, even in a small way, something shifts. Oxytocin increases, dopamine rises subtly, self-focus decreases. And here's the key: meaning regulates mood faster than pleasure. Pleasure is sensory, meaning is structural. Send a supportive message, offer help, share something valuable, express appreciation specifically. Contribution shifts your brain from survival mode to expansion mode. Expansion reduces anxiety. Reduced anxiety improves mood. Happiness increases when identity expands beyond self-protection. The deeper principle: happiness is not something you chase. It is what emerges when threat perception decreases, physiology stabilizes, cognitive load reduces, rumination quiets, social relevance increases. These are variables. Variables can be adjusted. You do not need better circumstances. You need better regulation. The elite difference is this: emotionally intelligent individuals do not wait for mood alignment. They intervene at the system level, repeatedly, calmly, without drama. Your brain is not broken when you feel low. It is forecasting, scanning, protecting. Learn to regulate the forecast, and happiness becomes more available. Not because life improved, but because your internal model did. And when you can shift state on command, you stop chasing happiness, you generate it.